for red belts. 10. Where is it? Oh, it's requesting from over here. That's not what we wanted to have happen. Because this will not be available for them to request belts for it. I think we do... Oh, hang on. That's not going to do what I wanted it to do anyway, because it's not giving me red belts. I need red belts in it. Should I make that? Logistics filter, fast transport belts. When fast transport belts less than 10. That'll work, because that'll let this store extra fast transport belts that just end up in the system for whatever reason. And we're now officially producing all the things. 2,000 of those, 8,000 of the 2 belt types. Cool. This is at least sorted until we get the next tier automation. How is this doing? It's looking quite a bit better already. 2,500 belts to go. 300 white inserters to go. So it looks like I still need to make electric boilers and fuel refineries. Everything else should be in production, available. It's just a matter of having enough of it. All right, so we're going to go back over here. We're going to continue our work on the new red circuits. To do that, we're going to start by making a small requester stop that's going to be basically random construction materials that we're going to order in small quantities for the things that we need. So we're going to do trains, 4-car, multi-requester. Like so. Boom. I'm going to take our LTN combinators, stick it here. All networks. Requester only. 2, 6, 1 train. We can do 3 trains is fine for this. Request stack threshold of 0. Request threshold of 1, because I'm basically going to order the things I need, which we have enough crushers, we have enough filtration plants, we have enough furnaces, but we need a whole pile of assembling machines. Is that really the only machine we need? Looks like it. So we need... Currently, we just need 150 assembling machine 2s. $150. So this should get us our stuff on order. All right, so for these other ones, we're going to have one station for outputting the circuits. We can do that as a 2-car, or not a 2-car, we'll do that as a 4-car provider stop. And I'm trying to decide if I want to have, well, if I want that here or if I want that further over. This is definitely making progress. We just need the red circuits ramped up a lot, and we'll be in much better shape. So how do we want to do this? Do I have any cliff explosives? I probably don't even have any being made. This core seam might get in our way. I guess we should put down, let's say, 8-car requester. So if we set up this station here, if we say that's going to be our provider, that'll be the output for the circuits, and these 3 will be requesting the various stuff that we need. We can do a single requester here for the stone. We can process the stone and everything in the stone into the glass and silicone over here. That should be plenty of room to output stone and silicone, or output glass and silicone over here. And then we need a big copper line. We're ultimately going to have 4, well, I guess basically 3 belts worth of copper coming out of the copper station. So I guess that'll be, break this up into groups of 15. And then maybe subdivide that into groups of 5. Or, let's see, because we basically need 3/4 of these cables going into the green circuits. Maybe I should split them up that way. That probably makes more sense, ultimately. Regardless, I think this one is going to be copper on this spot, and we'll deal with that. Trains, 8-car requester. This will be our copper. And then we need, I guess we can only do multi-requester in the 4-car size, which is what we need for, we just need the stone brick and plastic going into that one. So let's do 4-car multi-requester. There. Good. They didn't try to take all the stuff out of the train. So we can merge all of those. Those are now ready to go. This I'll need to rebuild for the... Why did I only get... Oh, never mind. It's between the two. It's like, why did I only get 115? Why did they unbalance on the unload so much? Kind of weird. Alright, so now we have that. We have our supply. What are you waiting on? A arithmetic combinator. Then we're going to send this train back over here for now. Alright, so what we need to do is basically to take from here, we're going to take... Let's start with the glass. So we need... I guess we could just pull... Well, we really only need one belt worth of stone to feed 3 crushers. So let's do that. Let's go. Request is going to be for stone. You know what? Let's just do this. Let's do LTN combinator here. Requester, all nets. From 2 to 11, 2 trains, stack threshold of 100, stone, 200 stacks. Okay, first stone train is on its way. We can do mid, and I need a unloader block. And we can just use those loaders to power this. All right, so we're going to go... We're going to feed this into a... Oh, excuse me. We'll feed this into a 2 to 3... Yeah, it doesn't really have to be a balancer specifically. I guess if we just did that and just used 3 of these instead of all 4, or just that, that'll be fine. All right, so we're going to go into 3 crushers. I'm just going to go towards the right for now for these. Okay. We have substations. So that was just under 200 stacks, 150 stacks that we just got on that train. So it'll wait until we have 100 stacks left, and then it will get another train in. That seems reasonable. Alright, so this feeds into 9 furnaces. So we're basically just feeding 3 furnaces from each of these. I think that should be fine. Okay, this is making glass. That substation is in the way. And everyone's surprised that the substation would be in the way. Clearly has not played or seen me play this game. Alright, so the next thing we need to get ordered is more of these loaders. But there's our basic structure for the glass. Right, so we can take that order out. We're going to put a request for, let's say, 8 stacks of these loaders. I don't think we'll need that many, but we might. Alright, so now that we have that, the next thing we need is to go... We need 4... more of these. And we're going to do mid unloader block. There and there. Apparently I need underground belts. Okay. And we just work our way through all of these pieces sort of like that. We get those things done, and then we do the next, and the next until we get all the stuff done. Alright, so we'll probably need regular belts too. So let's do red undergrounds. Let's say 8 stacks of those. And red belts. 8 stacks of red belts too. Sure, why not? We can clear that one. And basically I'm just ordering this ordering the stuff I need, clearing the requests, and then we set up the whatever else we need. Okay, so this gets all of these furnaces going. Now, all of this glass ultimately just needs a little less than half of one belt. This needs half of one belt. So ultimately, what we want to do is take all of this glass onto one side of a belt. Um, you know, it's also really tempting to just do 6 crushers into 6 filtration plants, so I don't have to do any kind of weird or even ramp it up more and go 8 crushers into 8 filtration plants into 8 furnaces. Probably way easier to set it up that way. So that's what we're going to do. Is it excessive? Yes. Do I care that it's excessive? Not in the slightest. I need my tree be gone there. Alright, so we need... Okay, and then we need these. Okay, that part's done. And then I need filtration plants. These happen to be the same size. I think I can just go... I think I can daisy chain through these. This... I think I can... I'll bring water from the south. Doing quartz. Okay, I think that's fine. Substations. Okay. That's power. Okay, that sand going into them. Let's get that sand out of our pockets. Pipes. Be really helpful if I had pipes. I also really need to make a thruster suit or power armor. Maybe both. And exosuit or exo legs. Oh, I didn't get the belts. How many belts are on the train? We got 1,000 on the train, it's fine. I have offshore pump. Just need underground and regular stuff. And I need to walk close enough to the rail to get the power poles placed. Walk up this section first to get all of these underground belts. All the underground belts placed. And then we'll walk way over here. We're going to do... Why are those not connected? Ah, I missed one. This is a long ways down here. And... Oh, I don't have regular power poles. Well, that's unfortunate. Offshore pump. I know I saw that I had them. Okay, so I want to build... I want to walk close enough to here to build all of these, and then we need to go get the last pump, or last pole on this side finished. This gets our water supply for the filtration done. And then we need similar type of thing on the output of the quartz to make the silicone. Oh, that doesn't pass the water through. Well, that's unfortunate. Cool. So we're going to take this. We're going to do... do that. I'm going to take this, put it here. Kind of a pain, but... well, let's paste this. Then we take this. There. And I'm out of underground water pipes. It's always something. Should still be some on the train. There is. That should be all the water we need. So this will take care of all of this silicone and glass. So that part's going to be done. Then we just need to mix in the plastic with 23 assembling machines with that to make all of the electronic components that we need to feed into the rest. So we're basically going to set that up like right over in this area to feed over towards this side. At least that is the plan. That's orbit, I don't care. I don't care because we're not in orbit right now. Okay, that's going. This is going to make silicone. That's not the right one. All of these stupid little rocks out of the way. Okay. That's all of this production done. So I think what we do is we take belt from here to there. We get all of this stuff unloaded onto a belt to the other side. And for these, let's see here. We have this train park. Well, let's see. If this train parks here, let's do requester, red circuits, 1K, stone. Okay, so that got the red belts covered. All right, so let's see here. We need mergers. Merger. Don't think the train can quite reach this spot. That's fine, whatever. Okay, so with that, that gets us 4 different spots. You know, I could just get rid of these mergers and just go straight down Okay, then from here, we output like so. Let's just park the train over here for a minute. Okay, so that gets us our silicone and glass on one line, except for I haven't put... Okay. There we go. Silicone and glass are ready to rumble. Okay, so we need a total of 23 machines that are going to be making these electronic components. I guess let's go get the assembling machines and try to figure out how we want to lay those out to get the ingredients in and the stuff out of them. And then we can set up the order for the plastic. How are we doing over here? Those belts look much more complete. The inserter fill looks like it's getting there. Where is it? So it looks like the belts, there's 17 belts left to do. There's 26 fast inserter, or fast loaders, and 180 more white inserters to fill in. And then this bad boy will be ready to rumble. And we basically have everything but sulfuric already fairly well produced. Advanced oil processing, so that's doing what it's supposed to do. Yeah, these are doing their work. All right, so 23. So we'll end up. We'll make it 24, so it's even. I think 4 rows of 7. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Something like that. Not really going to be in that spot because obviously water's going through there, but something like that. I also don't think I pasted the spacing right. So through the middle of these, let's set these to make, well, we'll set at least one of these to make the electronic components. It needs 2 plastic bars, 2 glass, 2 silicone. It takes 4 seconds. So I think if we do... Even if we have long inserters putting the glass and silicone in, that should be plenty fast enough. So what we end up with... let's remove those. We'll take this line, move it down by 1. Good job, train, for absorbing the stuff I need. So we'll have plastic belt going in that way. We'll have our output belt. I guess we could do it this way and just do... Just bring the plastic belt in from above. And I may just move that water line closer to the tracks. Let's go to there. Make another long hike down here, because we need this out of our way so that we can do what we want to do with the production build. I don't really have to remain that compact, but it just feels better in general to be at least somewhat compact. Okay, this like so. All right, so if we take this whole thing and duplicate it there, we have our outputs. Park the train here for now. If I was smart, I would be designing this to have spacing for beacons included. But we're not going to do that. What we are going to do is take... I guess I can do some underground shenanigans. Okay, then we're going to have this here. Go underground. I guess it doesn't need to go underground on that one. And the other belt. This will be the one that has the plastic on it. Goes in that way. And we'll come way up here, where we do a unloader. We set this to plastic bars. And we'll finish that track. Well, we'll finish the belt for that shortly. All right, so from here, let's see. That covers all the space that we should need for these. All right, and then we just need inserters in this mess. So we'll do each one of these. Well, let's do... Oh, this is not a good place for... Okay, and then we're probably going to need some additional coverage down here, which we'll leave for later. Okay, so we'll do that. Let's see. We have both there, both there, both there. Cool. Now if I take this, that should take care of all of those inserters. Now, if I take this whole line and paste it here and here, that's all the input inserters. Put this here for now. And then we just need the output inserters. That part's done. Now we can connect in the materials. That's not a suitable location. All right, let's just put in these substations. Like, we're going to need them to cover other stuff later, because we probably will. And then we also need to bring these 3 belts together. And I think this... so this takes up... one belt, or we'll take 1 belt total, but we need that split into three sections anyway. I guess I do need to take these 4 belts into a 4-to-3 balancer, or a 3-3 balancer rather, because the center one's going to have more stuff on it. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll take this. Like so. And we'll have 3 belts that we can take to the 3 different red circuit production lines. All right, we've used half of the red belts that we had on our train. So that's going quickly. How are we doing on this? Still have not got any more. We got the rest of the red belts, but we haven't got the fast loaders, and we haven't got the inserters. And I think that's because both of those require the red circuits to make them, and I'm sure we are out of those. We have 39 fast loaders available, which is enough, so we can go get those to force the issue. How are we doing on inserters? 167 plus whatever's on the train. All right, we're gonna go force the issue. So we are done with, apart from ordering the plastic, we're done with this line. So now we just need to get the green circuits being made. So that's... So I need to figure out how best to... Well, let's see. First of all, 45 times 0.75. So that's 34. There's the fast loaders that we need. White inserters, where are you? There's 58 in this box. How many? This does still have green circuits in it, so, or red circuits rather. challenge in spotting the inserters in this box is something else. Where... You see the residual of earlier misfortunes. In a way, I would kind of like to have these station boxes be storage boxes, so that they're on the local logistics networks as well. That's not particularly practical. Well, I mean, it would be doable, but we don't have that. We only have the ability to merge the iron boxes with the mods that we're currently using. That's Orbit. There are mods that would let us combine the logistics boxes, but then we'd have to adjust our station builds and our station blueprints and everything too. So I think we're fine with what we have. It would be nice to have the logistics for things like this. Okay, so that's 200. That's technically enough. Okay, let's go. Where was that train going anyway? Oh, it's one of the oil trains. Oh, we don't have a whole lot of oil in the system right now. That is something else that we really need to ramp up, is the oil production. Ultimately, that will affect our ability to keep up with the refinery. But for now, we just need to get a couple more oil production, a couple more oil wells into production. Just a matter of working our way through the various stuff that needs done. Okay, we really didn't need that speaker, but okay. There's those. Oh, we needed 26. I had 23 on me. We can null out that. I should have got more fast loaders. Let's see, no more fast loaders, but they're... Oh, there's 13, it's showing 13 remaining, so we might have enough. Saying I need 13 more. I have 13 in my pocket, so that's... We might have enough to do what we need. A new moon. Got a couple of different iron planets. Oh, wow. That is a tiny, tiny planet. But with that high of a iron. Oh, look at the size of that iron for 10 million. 10 million there. There's definitely a lot of iron. Scan surface. That shouldn't take very long to scan. Oh, there's a 29 million. 5 million. This might be worth getting. This might be worth setting up for the amount of iron that's on it. Even though we would have to ship quite a bit of stuff to there. It might actually be, well, no, because the beam power requires water. 31 million there. That's a fair bit of iron. Yeah, there's a lot of seams. What type of seams are these? Probably the same as Navicores. And scan complete. Too bad it doesn't tell me what the total is. That might be... That, I think that one is going to likely get some attention. Same. That core does not... That looks like a different type of core. So that definitely is an interesting one. I'm not seeing great places for cryonite. The one place we have has biter meteors and is going to be a pain in the butt to deal with. Alright, so this needs 13 more of these. Those should all be getting installed. I need to look at the... So in the self-building factory book, there's different processing layouts for the cryonite cores, the vulcanite cores, from the basic Navis cores. I need to see what is different in these and what they produce. Because I should be able to use very similar structures and just make some minor adjustments to it. Okay, so that's all done. So we're now ordering in the stage 3 stuff. So we'll get the stops ordered in. And yeah, we can start this oil factory up. I think our water supply is doing fine. The oil is not. The oil is not anywhere close to fine. most of that is that it's just because we don't produce enough oil yet. All right, so that's all sorted out. Let's go park here at this copper, what will ultimately be a copper station. Iridite. It's a lot of biters, but a lot of iridite. Hey, we almost got Tesla coil research done. Okay. We can set... This is going to be... red circuits 1K. Brick and plastic. This will be... copper. Okay, this is a requester only, all nets. I was doing specific nets for a while, but it's just kind of a pain to set that up and deal with it. So these hold 860 stacks each. I think if I do, let's see, what did I do? I think I did 200 stacks for stone. $200 stacks of stone. I think if we say 20 stack threshold for plastic, we're gonna say 60 stacks. And then for stone brick, we're also going to say 60 stacks. I think that's a reasonable amount of those materials. That should all be sorted out, ready to go. It's on all nets. Okay, so we'll get our plastic, we'll get our stone bricks. How is our stone bricks production doing anyway? Oh, that's a bit of a problem. We also need to upgrade this to use electric furnaces, so we don't have to have fuel. This is like one of the super, kind of early, super dirty layouts. Maybe I do... Oh, wait, this is this is not an electric furnace build. This is a steel furnace build. I kind of need this for electric furnaces. I guess because I'm doing the glass local to the stuff, what I could potentially do this is both copper and iron. This would be kind of annoying to change, but it'd still be doable. But do I want the smelteries on small block? That would be the question. Do I want them on the small grid? Because if I put them on small grid, If I have those on the small grid, that means there's less train passing capacity. Big oil train. Had 200,000 oil on it, so that's a nice oil delivery. It won't last long, but so our coal, we've had coal, iron, and copper all delivered. Look at that plastic. Look at the plastic flow. And on all, well, we had all of them running for a little while anyway. It's beautiful. We probably need to get more coal mining in place. Okay, we have plastic waiting to be delivered. Okay, so now that we have those, we need so let's see, we're gonna have, I think we end up needing, if I say 24 of these, we go 8, 8, 8, 8, and then we do, so let's see, I need 33, I need 34 wire making for 23. So what is that, 2 to 3? Let's see. Ratio 2 to 3. Ratio calculator. I want 2 to 3, 23. Calculate. 34.5, so it's slightly less than 2 to 3. Slightly less than 3 copper wire per 2 green circuit. So if we build those at the 2 to 3 ratio setup, then that'll be perfectly fine. Okay, so we need, what do we want to get here? Oh, we need the stack combinator. We need that for the rocket pad. So we need to get that in there. I guess we can put the cargo rocket safety. Advanced labs do, I don't know what they do. I guess they do space science. So I guess we need to look towards getting those in. 2.4 megawatts produced by these using nuclear fuel. It's way more than the RTG and stuff. Worker robot cargo size. We need to get this in there too. Oh, that's worker robot cargo size. Doesn't need space science packs, but it's locked behind a space science pack. Okay, that's fine. Decontamination facility. We should probably get that. I think this is in space though. Yeah, that's a space thing. I don't really need that right now. Condenser turbines is a space science thing. I love it when scammers leave voicemail. It's amazing when their robot systems don't even realize they're on voicemail because they're just terrible. Alright, so we need to take these. So this stuff is going to go to the actual circuit, or red circuit production. We need 3 sets of machines taking or sending in 3 sets of 8. I guess I could do 4 on each side of the output belt. How best to get... So if we take and say... So our general idea here is we go... I think... What is the time on these? This is making green circuits. Half-second time. So I think long inserters to